What's up, everybody? All right, it's an early stream because I have to be somewhere by I think around 6 p.m., which is give or take 3 hours from now. So I have to start stream earlier, but what we're doing on the stream is pretty much the same. I'm just gonna be going through some of the things that I have in mind for Silverwolf. I already made a video talking about how potentially, well, given that the stats are as they are right now, she's still going to be a good character. All right, she's a 5-star limited time character. HoYoVerse is not going to make the early game release characters too bad. So, let me just switch scenes. Here you guys go. There we go, and here's chat. Okay, so I was looking at relics, I was looking at potential synergies, and I was thinking, who am I going to drop, let's say, in my Sealet team? So it makes sense I'm going to be dropping Tingyun. Tingyun buffs Sealet, and Silverwolf debuffs the enemies. I think overall, it's still going to be like a net gain for me through Silverwolf's debuffs. Because it's single target, my whole team can benefit from it. It's not just going to be Sealet. However, in this particular scenario, I would have a lot of... Let's just find a character that to slot in as Silverwolf. Let's just use Herda for now, because she does computer stuff too. Anyways, right now, I think that this team is not the ideal team, obviously, for Sealet. The game is still very new. We're in 1.1. We're literally just like one patch into the game. Jebert eventually has to get off this team for another quantum character. And Bronya, I don't know if we can ever truly replace her. Ideally, I want to keep Bronya here because it's incredibly valuable having Bronya synergize with Sealet. It actually helps her skip a lot more turns. But we'll have to see, because there has been people talking about the mechanic of Silverwolf applying the debuff to enemies. So let's say if it takes into account the number of elements on your team, and then it treats that like regardless how many characters of that element you have on your team, it always treats the element as a single count. So that's like a big yikers if that's what they decide to do with Silverwolf's ability. I hope they don't. I hope that it counts as individual characters, right? So I mentioned that in today's the video I released today but made yesterday. So that's also something I want to test, and like, God forbid if that's how it is. I think that if that would be the case, unfortunately, we are going to just maybe keep Sealet and Silverwolf and then play 2 flex characters, because at that point there's really no need to stack quantum unless it's all quantum or bust, right? If it's 4 quantum characters, then it's 100%, and if it's 3 quantum characters, it's always good, and 1 other element, then it's always going to be 50-50. 2 quantum characters, 2 other elements is going to be 33%, 33%, and 33%. I honestly don't think that would be fun. I don't know, it's subjective. I truly think that Silverwolf is going to be a great character in the long run, and the longer she is in the game, the better she will become. That statement has never changed. Just because I made a video saying, you know, yes, if you want to pull her, of course she's going to be good. She has great talent abilities, like debuffing enemies on top of her like great burst skill that also debuff enemies on top of her skill that also debuff. Like, her normal attacks also has a debuff because of her one of her talent. It's because of her talent. So I don't even know what they're called. There's traces, which is like the overall setup, and then there's the talents within the traces, and of course there's the alt talent, and then there's the major traces. I don't know, I'm getting confused, but she has incredible value just in of herself. Let's just say if this character did not apply additional weakness to enemies, she's still going to be an insane character just to amplify your team's damage. Remember, your team's damage, because she applies debuff onto the enemies. I think a lot of people are also very confused, being like, oh, well, you know, yeah, like if she doesn't apply additional weakness, she's kind of useless, right? Because like, oh, that's her whole spiel. That's her whole gig. Whereas I think a lot of people are undervaluing her debuffing potential, just how much and how insane of the debuffs she's applying to the enemies, right? Her normal attacks, skill, and her ultimate all can apply an additional talent debuff that chooses between enemies attack, enemies defense, or enemies speed. That's also just it's wild. It's a wild character that's going to regardless improve your account's overall output comparative to what you have now, for sure, right? However, if you are talking about peak Silverwolf performance, then you're getting into the realms of applying perfect weakness application, tuning your teams to force the weakness that you want onto enemies almost 100% of the time. That is impossible right now. That is going to be impossible. And if you want to field your strongest team with the best stats and force weakness application onto your enemies, that's not possible. Even for the giga list of whales. I don't even know if that's a word, but understand it's just not feasible right now because we don't have enough characters. That statement still stands. All right. I don't want people to get the idea that I'm saying Silverwolf is weak and not worth it ever. I'm saying she's not worth it for a lot of people right now. You can get Silverwolf, yes, if you have Seal It and you're planning to get Fushuan, you're planning to get like full quantum team. She is going to be incredibly good, and she's going to be very good much sooner for you and your account as opposed to other people and their accounts who skip Seal It, who's skipping Fushuan, who's skipping the whole quantum like mono quantum team altogether. They're going to eventually build up many different elemental teams and play with different play styles, right? And I think that's fair as well. I was thinking right now that how am I going to truly prepare for the arrival of Silverwolf on my account? I do have Jing Yuan as well, as you guys may know, and I also have Ting Yun. And I really want to try Silverwolf outside of just her own Seele quantum team. I think there's a lot of value for Silverwolf even right now outside of these teams if you have the right characters, especially if you have two teams constructed. I do want to try her and see how well she does flex into other teams. I do think that it's best to keep our expectation in check because this character likely is going to be struggling a little bit on release. Maybe I think also the same goes for a lot of other characters that are going to come that are not in the DPS category. Despite having two incredible DPSs released already in the game, I still think the players themselves need more options. It's not that the DPS we have now don't do good damage. They do. It's that a lot of players play the game or they want to play a character that they really resonate with. And let's just say they don't resonate with Jingyan, they don't resonate with Seele. You can't expect 100% of the player base to resonate with just these two characters, right? So Hoyoverse knows this. Blade's coming in 1.2, I believe, which is another DPS. Well, kind of DPS. He's a destruction character, if I remember from last stream, people were saying that. So having a destruction character come in the DPS category synergized with Locha is going to be like you guys already know, right? Like Blade's gonna be super popular. Kafka's another debuffer, right? Mommy debuffer. I want to like, I'm really close to playing a triple or quad lightning team if I could get Bailu. But I think a quad lightning team doesn't really have its merits without Silverwolf in it, because if you ever run into an enemy that has 0 lightning resistance, you're kind of out of luck, right? So we'll have to see. Right now, like, everything is just up in the air until we actually get our hands on the character. But I've been really thinking if or not I should be gambling for more standard banner pulls. I am 55 pulls into the standard banner. I would love to summon on it and hopefully get Bailu. If I could get Bailu, I can actually altogether just straight up skip what's his name? I forgot his name. Luocha. Yeah. If I could get Bailu right now, I can skip Luocha, or I could get Luocha and replace Natasha. I don't know. But as you guys can see, I am 20 pulls away from starting my soft pity pulls, which is going to be very valuable for me. I think seeing what character comes out next could potentially save my ass from a lot of summons. A lot of unneeded summons. Red Pika says, I'm on the fence with Silverwolf, might skip her, so I have more pulls to get E6 Qingque. The thing also with Silverwolf you guys have to be very wary of is there's going to be a lot of damage per screenshot with this character. Like, basically people fishing for incredibly high DPS numbers, which are like not realistic. People are going to go into simulated universe, pick the perfect stuff and run through it and try to get that perfect screenshot with Silverwolf defense debuff on enemies. She's like the perfect unit to get that damage per screenshot number, like 1 million damage on a 4-star DPS even, right? She probably can achieve something insane like that. Lightning says, Bailu is my first 5-star. Silverwolf is a no-brainer for me, right? I mean, it depends if you have Seele. If you have Seele and you're planning to main her for like the foreseeable future, Silverwolf is going to be a pretty good pickup. And of course, on top of synergizing with Seele, she is going to age incredibly well as the game progresses. So as you guys can see, this is 50 pulls on the standard banner, 55 pulls, and we are at 50. We're on to our 56th, right? So we have 55 pulls. So on to our 56. We can do 20 something pulls, and then we can probably get our 5-star. I need to go to Xianzhou Luofu, which is not here. This is still in. How do I? Oh yeah, the Xianzhou Luofu. All right, let's get to the most spiritual place so we can connect with Bailu. There it is. All right. Lightning MCK says, yep, got Seele, skip Mr. Lightning Lord. That's right then. I think you should get Silverwolf. I think you're gonna find yourself having a lot of fun with her. Give me that. All right. Look at this. Look how beautiful this scene is. How can Bailu not stroll into our account? Williams is asking, I don't have Bailu. How good or bad is Luocha going to be for my account? I plan on pulling for Blade. Yeah, then he's going to be incredibly good, right? Then you're one of your teams is gonna be constructed around Blade and Luocha, right? So I think for you, William, Luocha is the no-brainer character. If you're pulling for Blade and you have the means to go for Luocha, he's going to serve your account incredibly well. Those two characters together are a great combination. All right, hunting for Bailu again. People, don't do what I'm doing. I have around 13,000 gems saved up, so I should be okay. Once 1.1 rolls around, I could probably go for a soft pity. So Silverwolf can be played outside of monocom, so that's what I was saying as well. However, how well can you construct your teams right now to perfectly synergize with Silverwolf? My guess is not very well. You have to get lucky and hope that the enemy currently has enough weaknesses that your team already has to make Silverwolf work, right? Because there's no way you're telling me you have like 4 different teams of characters ready to swap in, right? You're gonna swap different. You cannot. You just don't have enough resources right now. That's why I say maybe in 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 months later, when you have enough characters super well built up, invested, and can swap in at any given moment to fill the additional weaknesses that the enemies already have, to force Silverwolf's weakness onto enemies. That's what I was saying, right? Like, but right now most people can't do that. That's why she's gonna have relatively less pull value now versus 6 months from now. But of course, Hoyoverse is gonna put her out now, so to get you to get into FOMO mode and be like, oh no, what if Silverwolf doesn't come back for 2 years? Obviously she's gonna come back before 2 years with how Hoyoverse does their reruns, but it's just like keeping people guessing is always just gonna get them paid earlier. You know what I mean? People are basically paying for like a peace of mind, oftentimes not really gonna be fully utilizing the character. All right, let's get the 5-star proc and see what we get. I'm really hoping for Bailu, or the alternative, or I would take another Bronya. Jeopard, I'm okay. Himiko, Welt, Yanqing. I would take a Welt. Himiko, Yanqing, like, I would prefer to not get them. Alright? Just saying. I think something irreplaceable is Clara's Light Cone. I believe that is. And I hope I could get that, because that was the next Light Cone I was gonna hunt for. If I get another Clara, well, so be it. So Bailu is top priority, followed by Bronya, Eidolon, followed by Clara's Weapon, followed by Clara Eidolon, followed by Welt, and then Jeopard Eidolon. Alright. Let's see. If I get Himiko or Yanqing or like stuff like that, anyways, don't jinx the mojo. Just go for it. That is that a 5-star? I don't think so. I think that's a 4-star at best. 4-star, I want Dance 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 if it'll give it to me. I would like Dance Dance Dance. I don't have it. Apart from that, 4-star Eidolons, who do I need? Don't think I need anybody. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Hopefully we get a 5-star with this, so we don't have to do any extras. Is that? I think that's a 5. That's a 5-star. I see it. I see it. I saw it. That's a 5-star. Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's 1. It should be on the 10th one, but it might come early. We'll see. 2, 3. So this is 68, right? 69, 70, 1, 2. Okay, Asta. 3, 4. Okay, it's the next one. This is the 5-star. Like, it's kind of infuriating how often this happens. I said I wanted Bailu, but I never specified if I wanted her Light Cone or her character. This is actually hard trolling, Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse is actually like master at trolling people. What does her Light Cone do? I actually never looked at it because I never got the character. Max HP by 18% and outgoing healing by 12%. When the wearer heals allies, record the amount outgoing healing. When any ally launches an attack, a random attack Attacked enemy takes additional damage equal to 36 recorded healer. This additional damage is of the same type as the wearer's, is not affected by other buff. Okay. And can only occur one time per turn. What is this one? Increase the wearer's energy regen by 8% and increase outgoing healing by 12% when they use the ultimate. Okay, so this is like a damage oriented, like it's aimed to heal, increase your character's max HP, and like help you deal a little bit more damage. Think about, like, you guys know the clam set in Genshin Impact? Yeah, it's like the clam set built into a light cone. Which is good. It's definitely welcome. Like I always, like, not always, but like I've been saying, we need more sources of damage. We need more people doing damage, and I see that EroticWalruss has already thought about this way ahead of time, and slapped a light cone like this into the game. Well, honestly, this is not a bad pull for me, because hopefully eventually I do get her. I also do have a quid pro quo at the start of where it's turned for a random choose an ally, which also has Bailu on it. Very interesting. I guess this is our consolation prize, because, believe it or not, I was gonna get Bailu's light cone after I got her light cone. So I guess now I can safely just go for her light cone. I have Bailu's light cone. I already have this one, and I have this one, so I can just rest assured and go for something irreplaceable. Cool, very nice. Asta got another Eidolon out of nowhere. Cool. E4 Asta, I guess. I guess now I won't need to pull for Luocha's Eidolon. Natasha. I think that I'll keep Natasha on her own light cone. Like, it's a very simple light cone, and I think it is pretty cool for her. I mean, not cool, but it's just like, it's very well synergized with her. I might just slap this on Luocha. I think that's fine. Not gonna even level it up right now, because I can't be sparing all these resources. As you guys already see here, I have some other light cones leveled up that I'm currently not using, which is not good. All right, that's not a good sign. Oh, would you look at that? This is the birth of the self. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Tragic. Luocha scales off attack though. Oh damn, you're right. Is that also planned? But then again, I don't know. Like, how much am I gonna really use Luocha's attack? I was really hoping, because I also have Jeopard, but I realize that Jeopard right now, because he's lacking the rope. Right, Jeopard is lacking a good rope, so his ultimate is not coming up fast enough for me to keep my team fully protected. So in that case, I guess today we can go farm a little bit more in the simulated universe for his rope, and also look out for potential stuff for other units. I remember he was here, yeah. When the wearer's effective hit rate is above 50%. Oh! 41.7%. So we need effective hit rate. There's some over here. There's some over here. All right. Let's do World 6. Let's use Sela. Sela has been very consistent. This is for max damage output. Natasha, I'll pick Natasha up somewhere in between. Abundance has been doing extremely well. So let's go with Abundance. Effective hit rate is so rare as a main stat, I feel. I haven't really noticed it too much. However, I wouldn't really have an effective hit rate main stat for someone like even like Jeopard. I think that having it in the substat, oftentimes you get just enough to be comfortable, which is how I've felt. Each time you enter the following domain, gain cosmic ferment equal to 6% of the cosmic ferments currently in possession. Okay. That's a new one, so we'll go with that. Really? Pretty much I can do these on full auto now, because I finally leveled up like the talents and all this stuff, and my relics are there we go. Come on now. Wasting my materials. Elwina Chung says, give Locha the Natasha Lycone and Natasha uses the Bailu Lycone maybe. Yeah, I think yeah, because I completely forgot he scales off of attack, which, come on now, Abundance. Okay. I'm gonna get this for Seal It, so don't mind me. Geoboat says, man, I'm also gonna hop on Cyro. I keep trying to beat the second difficulty Svarog, but fail. Level 67 summons so many robo hands, need abundance and debuff remove feature. Yep. Abundance is great. There it is. I never thought like the healing one was going to be incredible until like chat forced me basically to try it, and I was like, damn, you guys are right. It is very comfortable to use. Oh, look at that buff. Look at that hunt buff. The consecutive attack. Hey. We are speedrunning this. I think while the game is playing in the background, we can just talk a little bit about my current place in Starro. I think I'm still in the honeymoon phase. Obviously, I think that I'm really enjoying the game. I think that it's definitely more polished of a game than Genshin is. But right, just because I say that, it doesn't mean that I think I won't eventually get out of this phase and then see the flaws of Star Rail. But I think like as long as it's improving, then I have no problem with it. As long as the dev team is okay to develop their future games with the flaws of Honkai, Star Rail, and Genshin, and of course all their previous titles in mind, then we're taking steps in the right direction. We're making better games. It's just unfortunate they don't like putting these features into their old games. Man, it's just my turn. Look at that. Okay, okay, now we can get some nice, we'll take that. Now we can do the remove debuffs. Removes characters debuffs and applies under evo. There it is. Ooh, this is pretty good. This one also is good, but I don't want it to affect my rates for abundance. All right. Both of these are really good, right? Both of these are really good right now. I really need both of them. Can I get an energy regen rope? Oh, that's actually not a bad rope, but I can't level up because I'm way over capping on defense. That's okay. That's okay. It's the first one. Chat. We're good. So let's go into the downloader. Let's bring out Natasha. I really don't use my second character options here. Should we invest into a curio right now, or should we just keep letting this stack up so we can benefit from our other curio? I think we can afford to invest into one. Ooh, this is a good one. I like space-time prism. So now I think her E1 is pretty cool. When using the skill, there's a 50% chance of recovering one skill point. Having 50% chance to recover one skill point when she uses her skill is actually gonna make a lot of synergies better, especially on teams that are very skill point hungry right now, that I find a little more annoying to use. For example, her on Jinyuan's team feels a little more difficult to synergize well with because of how skill point hungry that team is. So hopefully eventually I'll get her E1. Better sooner than later. In this case. Why are they attacking Tingyun? Why is it always Tingyun? I don't get it. What did Tingyun ever do? That should be max consecutive stacks. One shot his ass. Oh, that's not good. She could perish. Oh, never mind. We're good. Abundance. Abundance. There it is. When the character provides heal as other than the heal character will also gain. Honestly, I think this is better. I already have the dewdrop thing, so I think this is better. This is good, but I think my team is pretty tanky apart from Tingyun. So she has broken taunt values. Yeah, like honestly, it should be a shouldn't this be a bugged feature? Hoyoverse? Like, come on now. Like what is that taunt? Oh, Seele. She charges her burst so fast. I think if Seele's additional resurgence did not charge her her ultimate that like as it normally does, maybe she'll feel a little more normal, because right now it charges her thing so damn fast. She's ulting like twice in one turn cycle, which I think that's part of why people like really like her. But if they were to want to tune her into balance, which obviously they will not, but if they wanted to, I think just shaving down a little bit of energy regen could do the trick to put her in that sweet spot where she's not spamming 2, 3 sometimes ultimates per round, including with Bronya's extra turns and stuff like that. It's just insane, because including Tingyun's burst and ultimate, Bronya's extra turn, and her killing like 2-3 enemies, she's ulting too many times. Let's do this. Have you gotten the occurrence before where the game just gives you all blessing of the path you chose or 2,000 credits yet? Nope, never seen that. That sounds pretty OP though. Oh, this is gonna be huge damage, baby. 31k. 20k just from her skill. That's why you should always choose a current path. I'm trying to stack up my my credits right now because I chose the curio where it gives me additional credits based on the credits I have now. So I'm trying to just stack them up as much as I can so that when I get to the final enhancement screen, I can enhance it. Freeze him. Nice. No, don't ult. No. Well then. Back to 200. Preservation, destruction, remembrance, abundance, elation. Oh. Oh. Well, whatever. You can't win them all. Hello, buddy. Boom. I remember Seele always goes for the boss in this fight or something like that. Wait, why does Seele have her eyes closed? Pretty good damage, pretty good damage. It's all thanks to all the relic farming we did on Wednesday's stream. Oh, she's gonna get her ult back again. Soraxis says, hello, mister. Hello, Soraxis. Welcome. I'm doing an early stream today because I have to leave earlier. We're doing some simulated universe farming for potentially Seele, Jingyuan, and Geppy. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out if we can get as lucky today as we did on Wednesday. Come on now. I know it's gonna be much better if I don't autoplay it, but if I don't autoplay it, it's gonna take forever because I'm gonna be clicking at the speed of a human. And I think my team is strong enough now that even if I do auto, it should be fine. Oh, cleanse. Very nice. Am I gonna end this fight with max HP? Maybe. Oh, I think we are. This should do it. Of course, she aims at the random monster, but it's fine. Abundance. No. Abundance. Okay, hunt is not the worst. Critical boost. For each stack, increase 8 times, so 8 turns, right? When any ally is attacked. Oh. Wait. Does Imperial Reign counts when Seele takes additional turns? That's my question. When Bronya gives her a turn, when she kills an enemy and goes again, does this give her an extra boost? I'm pretty sure it does, right? Or else how does that work, right? Okay, yeah. As long as that's how it works, then this is a really good one. Why does it never give me the one? Anyways, I really want the one for abundance. I don't think I ever used it before, nor seen it. Or maybe I have way in the past. All right, second attempt, chat. Okay, lightning or quantum, and then this one is energy regen rope. That could be good for Blade, right? Like this. Hey! Where is it? Oh my goodness, give me that, baby. I'm gonna just level this right up. I don't even care what it gives me. I'm taking this straight to plus 12. Break effect, good. All right, extra 12%. Not as much as I thought it would be, but then again, too much would be like way overpowered. But let's see the effect. Relax, it's only a 4-star. Hey, it's only a 4-star, but I think this 4-star we're gonna be using for quite a while here. Yes, give me one of these. Randomly levels 2 blessings after planning this curio. When choosing a blessing after winning a battle, level up all 1-star blessing that appear. Gain 1 to 2 random blessing after. I'll do this one, honestly. More is always good. Destruction. Okay. Okay. Damn it. I just had to say something. That was terrible. Did your Jeopard have the taunt passive already? Yeah, he does. Wait, I wasn't looking. Did he generate a lot of energy? And remember, even if I get a 5-star energy regen rope, I'll just throw that into the new one. Sure, I'm losing a little bit, but think of the value that I'm getting over the long run from just running that every fight, right? It's gonna be helping me generate a lot of energy over many fights. So I think it's worth getting important pieces like that to plus 12. I wouldn't say it's like a huge noticeable difference though, to be completely honest with you guys. But it is only 12%, right? It's not like it's not like it's 50%. Abundance. I should be getting another effect now. Yep. So then right. Encounter. Join a challenge and achieve back. Can I not? I guess not. Okay. Is that even possible? I'm gonna have to do this on... I'm just gonna focus on this dude, I guess. Within 4 turns. Okay. Can I make it? Oh, I think I can. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I make it. I think I make it. Because I can do this. Guarantee the kill. I think this is overkill, but just to make sure everything dies. Attack this with ult. There you go. Right onto the last turn. But yeah. If I did that on full auto, there was no way I was going to do that. You still had a whole turn left? Wait, I thought it said 1 turn. Does that mean like, oh, to the next turn cycle? Well then. Well then. Okay, time to go fight the big bad boss. I'll take her. Now I have all these things stacked up. I can hopefully... It's only 378. It's not that much. I guess I did buy 2 curios in the middle there. I'll increase Dewdrop. And increase the stack limit of critical boost to 12. I don't think that's that important. I'll just do this. All right. Hello, Cocolia. I'm a sneak right, right there. I think this one, honestly, we can do on auto. I believe. All right. While my characters here are hard clapping her cheeks, I'm gonna switch the batteries on my headphones. Yes. Yes. I'm definitely feeling that 12% energy regen, chat. Ironically speaking, I actually kind of do. I don't know if I don't know if it's placebo. I don't know if we can actually tell a 12% energy recharge increase. But I mean, I feel like he's definitely ulting a little bit more. Look, his ult's almost back again. And remember, all my characters have an additional Eidolon right now. Which... Look, his ult is back. That's the 12%. I'm telling you guys. Boom. Yes, and he's getting he's taunting very well. Very successfully. I need to work on Bronya's relics as well. I said that, right? So... we might actually go and work on Bronya's artifacts after this because we already got Jepper's Peats. I don't think we should over farm this as you get free farmings every week. Nice, great target selection, girl, as always. Alright, I'm gonna cleanse his thing so he can ult. Wait, ult! Okay, there we go. Boom. His shield is pretty fatty now because I leveled up his talents, or you guys call them traces, throughout the week. So he's giving up a slightly beefier shield. I don't think Seele has ever once hit Bronya in this fight. Like, she will hit anything but Bronya. Ooh. There we go. I mean, energy regen also affects it when you get hit, right? Oh, okay. Boom, 44k, not bad. We're in the final phase now, being full HP. Yeah, I was about to say, energy regen also affects when you get hit as well. So remember, it's not just you hitting, right? So just overall, when he gets energy, it's increased by 12%, which is cool. So I'm guessing the 5-star one gets you what, like 15 or 18% at max. So it's like, it's not a crazy amount of difference, but it's around like a 35 to 50% boost increase, which is definitely sizable. It's a sizable increase. My goodness, relax, people, relax. My good, Tingyun is just getting slapped around in these fights. Boom, that's a 50k. Tingyun, I don't think you're gonna make it to the end of the fight, Tingyun. I'm sorry, girl. Yeah, there goes Tingyun. Goodbye, girl. My goodness. Seele is about to kick a bucket too. I mean, that's what I get for running full auto, I guess. Because if I didn't run full auto, I could have optimized Bronya's skill maybe a little bit better. But there it is. We still got it. Last one. We're gonna use one of our most beloved fuels. And... oh my god. Oh my god, no, please tell me. I did not just level up a plus 12 energy regen rope to get another energy regen rope. Okay, good. We're keeping that rope for a little while. This one is attack. What is this? Lightning damage with attack. Oh, it's flat attack, but it has crit damage on it. Break effect. HP. It do be what it do be. Okay, we finished this week's simulated universe. It is fully stacked out. We got some more gems here for using these curios. Enjoy it while it lasts, people. Once you max it out, you're never gonna be able to get it again. I think we can always use a little more attack, to be honest with you, but Tingyun really would want me to buff this one. But next one will buff HP. Okay. So we finish this week. We get an extra one of these talent traces, giga trace level ups. But Branya, I see she wants a lot of attack or crit damage. No, she wants crit damage, if I remember correctly, right? That's what she wants in her kit. It was in her ultimate here, I believe. Yeah. Branya's crit damage, 14%. And she gets guaranteed crit when she basic attack. So Branya, if you just max out her crit damage, like you want ideally like 300% crit damage, something crazy like that. You want as much crit damage as you can get on this lady. Does she use the musketeer? Does Branya use the musketeer set, or does she use her wind set? Or does she use a 2 and 2-piece set? What's the set for her for the wind thing called again? No, it's not that. No. This one. After we're used all the action. Oh, okay. No, never mind. She wants this set. she definitely wants this set. What's the other one here? That's a yikes. She can use both. I mean, after looking that ice set, I think that's a pretty cool effect to have. Like after Where uses the ultimate, their action is advanced forward by 25%. I think that's pretty nice to have for her for sure. DPS Jeopard. I don't know about that, man. This set definitely doesn't have... I mean, Yanqing would love this set, right? This is like Yanqing's set. But I don't have that character right now, so... This... Physical damage dealt by allies increased by 75%. Oh boy. They want us to run the... They want us to run the Clara? What do you mean my team is currently too underpowered? I'll show you. Oh, I see what you mean. It is okay, maybe in that sense it is a little underpowered. But since there's no quantum weakness to it, right? I don't like how they force me to put the character I want to swap out on slot 4. Like I wish I could just choose any one of these characters and pick an alternative support character. I'll bring a healer just in case. But let's see this. Man, Junyuan is just incredibly slow compared to Seele. But I think he's flashier than Seele. Okay, relax, Tingyun. Oh my. Oh! Okay, goodbye, Tingyun. Man, I didn't even get to stack my Lightning Lord. And I don't think Bailu is gonna have enough skill points to use. Oh no. But then again, the good thing about Bailu is even if Tingyun dies, look, Bailu is gonna rub her hands and boom, she's back. This team is so skill point hungry though. Like, look at that. Tingyun's auto Tingyun is so troll. I don't know why they ever programmed her to use her skill when her current skill is still active. Like, I don't know why they have that buff. I mean, I don't know why they have the AI program like that. Like, yeah, just auto attack when you have a buff going. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Just give me a bunch of what is this piece? Is that the body? Oh, it is the body. Oh, that's the body piece? Okay. Outgoing healing. One more time. I like Bailu's mechanic. I like Bailu's AI. She doesn't excessively use her healing when your character is at like 90% health, for example. Look, why are we buffing Bailu? For what reason? For that. Oh my lord. It's so tragic. Like my Jingyuan oftentimes don't have enough skill points to even use his skill to charge up his lightning lord. There goes Tingyun again. Nice. Now I think I get my ultimate back. Yes. Nice heal. Juicy. And that's game. I probably should have used Bailu's heal just to heal my characters off for free. Come on now. Really? I mean, double attack boots are nice, but can I get some stuff from... Oh, that's real defense percentage. Oh no. We're not gonna make it, are we? You know, chat, I'm honestly wanting to switch over to my Sela team. Oh! What's with the taunt? I do think, like, I honestly do think support characters in this game are just they definitely have a different whatchamacallit. They have a different taunt ratio than all the other characters. My goodness, my guy is almost dead. I mean, without Tingyun, at least we should have enough skill points now, right? Oh, never mind. My lightning lord is just like constantly starved of stacks. At least on full auto. When I'm playing, usually it's a little bit better. But getting it consistently to 10 stacks is just not possible for me right now. There it is. That's the fight. Come on, can we just get like one? Is that the snow piece set? You know what? This isn't worth the headache. It's not worth the headache. I'ma just say it right now. That's we just need a single crit damage body piece though. If any domain ever drops a crit damage body piece, it's going to be pretty good to just slap onto her. Honestly, the 4-set effect here I can do without. Her speed increased by 6%, which is just like a 106. Yeah, it's like it's not the end of the world if I lose that 6%, but getting like a insane crit damage cloak would be really, really nice. I don't want to level up this blue one because I don't think it's good enough with flat attack. Maybe if this was, I mean, crit rate doesn't even matter for Bronya either, because she's like, whenever she auto attacks, she does 100% crit rate. So it's like you don't really need crit rate. The stat on her just isn't that useful. Let me see here. What is this domain? This domain is with a healer domain. I don't know. I just feel like it's not high enough value to farm for it. Even this one, farming for it was pretty bad value in my opinion. I think right now farming the Lightning Lord thing is my best value option. But I farmed it so much, well, not so much, but like I farmed it quite a lot to the point where now my Jinyuan is looking pretty damn good, honestly. I don't think I'm ever gonna be not ever, but I don't think I'm gonna be replacing this glove anytime soon, and I don't think I'm gonna be replacing these boots because it works with the 2-set. I lose 12% attack unless I get like a god tier boot, like a 5-star boot with crit rate, crit damage, like speed, right, and like attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, speed, and then whatever, like what's another great stat, like something. So it's like I don't think it's very difficult to touch this set. Like I might be able to get a upgrade here, right, in the headpiece. That could be good, getting some extra crit rate, crit damage stats here. But I think mainly if I'm gonna upgrade, it's gonna come from the rope here. I do have lightning, like this one. This one's wind damage. I guess waiting for blade to come out. Not that. I remember I got a lightning damage. Yeah, look at this one. I can swap this over, enhance, and throw the other +9 lightning orb in here. And then I'll just throw a couple over here. That's an upgrade. Crit rate, crit damage, and flat attack. That's a pretty, actually, I might consider getting this to +12. Oh! Mwah! That's the perfect crit ratio that you want to see on your Jinyuan right there. Crit rate at 69.2, crit damage 109. You know, just for the meme, I'm gonna keep it there. I'm not gonna level up. So now working on this piece, if I ever do find a rope, that gives me attack. No, not that one. If I ever do find a rope in this category that can give me good attack percentage, I'll probably just use that. But for now, look at these ropes. Come on now. Like what? Okay, Sela's using that one because I think she makes better use of it overall. But this one has some crit damage on it, has some attack percentage on it. So I've been rocking with this for now. Wild wheat is viable for every character. Wild wheat. Which one are we talking about? I'm sorry, I don't have them all like memorized. Is it this one? No. Oh, this one. Yeah, like the two-piece effect is pretty good, but like spending, like even when you're level 60, would you be spending your Trailblaze power to farm this? I don't know. I think for a lot of people, like especially if you have Jeopard, like farming this domain is pretty high value. Let me take a look at my Jeopard. I don't think I have too much more. Yeah, look at this. I can like look at the headpiece is also pretty good. I remember. Look at that. Like HP, attack, speed, crit rate. Like it's not ideal if you swap maybe the HP to defense percentage and attack to, I don't know, like effective hit rate. It would be pretty good. I think the boot is speed with effective hit rate on it. Pretty good in my opinion. Body is defense with effective hit rate on it. I didn't level these up to 15 because I think they could definitely do better. Flat attack with effective hit rate on it. I think he needs a lot of effective hit rate, right? And I don't think you can get energy regen as a substat in this game. Two-piece lightning, two-piece musketeer, good on Jingyuan. Yeah, it's pretty good because, for example, let's look at the lightning lord's 4-piece effect. Right? When the wearer uses their skill, increase the wearer's attack by 20% for 1 turn. So the condition to get a 20% attack bonus for 1 turn is using your skill, which sure, ideally for Jingyuan, he should be using it every single turn. But let's say if you're playing on auto or whatever, like your cycling isn't working out properly, then you lose that, right? But a 2-set effect gives you straight up 12% at all times. So basically the trade-off is it's an exactly 8% attack boost on the condition that you use your skill, which yes, Jingyuan should be using his skill, but again, I'm just reiterating that maybe certain scenarios might not be ideal. Then you don't even get that 20%, then you get 0, a big fat 0, which compared to the 2-piece musketeer effect, you're gaining a 12%. And on top of that, depending on the stats you have for your musketeer, for example, these gloves are incredible, right? I think overall this is just gonna be a no-brainer for a lot of people to run over like a very weird or not optimized 2-piece set, 4-piece set, I mean, for the Sizzling Thunder. Very nice gloves. Thank you. I got these last Wednesday on stream. Chat was able to give me their power. Once this refreshes in 3 minutes, we're gonna go in here and do 1 try for this domain. I'm actually spending a lot of my fuel to level up, also because look, my Trailblaze level is only 45, so I'm behind the curve because I couldn't really play the game for the first 2 weeks that it came out. So that was a big problem for me. Now playing catch up, which I'm sure I'll be caught up with you guys, most of you guys, by like, I don't know, a month from now. I should be caught up with the curve of the player base. So we have 9,000 gems to use, which is that enough? I don't think that's quite enough. I have how many polls am I on for the banner here? Let me see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 15. We're 16 polls in, so we have 60 polls to do. So 60 times 160, we need 9,600 gems. Do we have enough? Oh yeah, we definitely have enough. We can definitely get to 50-50. We can have a shot at Silver Wolf. But I don't know. I'm just saying right now, chat, I have not lost a 50-50 on this banner yet. I'm not gonna show you guys because there's like pages and pages, but I've gotten 3 Jing Yuans and 1 Sealant. Nothing else on the limited banner. So I have not lost. I'm just saying. I have not lost a single 50-50. And I honestly don't even want to touch the light cones anymore because look at this. That's it. No record. No record. I got Jing Yuan's light cone in 4 pulls. So I don't know. I feel like I've already peaked in this game. You know what I mean? I think from this point on, everything I can possibly do in this game is just gonna go south. Mega Green Kirby's is saying, hey, I just came here to ask one question. When is the update dropping? I believe it's Tuesday, right? It's like usually they do it in the afternoon of Tuesday for me. So that is 1 day, 2 days. It's like 3 days from now. 3 days from now, this time, the update should be done. Lightning MCKs, I lost every 50-50 so far. Same as in Genshin, so I'm used to it. What did you get when you lost? You said you got Bailu, right, as your first 5-star. Who else did you get? Or that's the only time you pulled so far? Bailu and Welt, actually pretty nice. Yeah, I think those are nice units to have. If you keep it at that rate, you're probably gonna get like Bronya, you're gonna get Jeopard and all this stuff. Still on Bronya, but I think Bronya eventually is guaranteed for you, right? That's the thing about Honkai standard banner thing. Like eventually, over a long period of time, you are gonna guarantee yourself a Bronya. You are gonna guarantee yourself whoever you want. I think Bronya is going to be a smart choice pickup for most people. Healers, like the healer drought is only an issue right now, right? It's not going to be a permanent issue. All right, 40. Let's go. Let's go. Let's use Seele. You guys saw Jing Yuan for quite a bit now. Let's use Seele. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot she was like... She was half dead. Do you think Silverwolf will replace Bronya in Seal Team? No, she's gonna replace Ting Yun. She's not replacing Bronya. I'm gonna be dropping Ting Yun for Silverwolf. If you're... And then I'm gonna be running a healer probably on that team. Fat heal, very nice. Ting literally has the entire world wanting to murder her. We did it. Nice. Alright. Oh, is this an upgrade though? Is this an upgrade though? Can we get crit rate, crit damage on the substats? Okay. We're gonna go heal up. I think it is an upgrade. It's just that, look at this. Do I take 8% attack over 6.4% crit damage? Hmm? I want to see what the extra stat is. I want to see what the next line of stat is. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, chat. Let's take a look. Ooh, this is better. This is better. This immediately becomes better. Switch, switch, switch. Enhance. I'm gonna save the other one for Kafka. Being completely honest with you guys, I'm saving the other one for Kafka. And I'm not gonna use these boots because Sanzu last time told me never use 5 stars. I'm gonna save all my 5 stars. Oh, I'm gonna keep that crit rate body. All right, so now we have a 50-50 chance to get more attack or crit damage. I'm gonna get this a +9 and that's it. No more than that, because I don't think I'm really gonna be using this long term. But it is a pretty juicy one. Come on, 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 come on! Yes. Okay, okay. Come on. One more time, baby. Give it to me. 7. Eight. Last one. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please. Okay, okay. Now he's at 69 and 122.9. Sealy is 29, like 30%, 147. But Sealy does have the help of this light cone, which could give her an extra 36% when she doesn't crit, which is definitely helpful, especially when she's taking like 20,000 turns. But like not turns, but she hits 20, like okay, not 20, but like she hits like 3-4 times sometimes in one turn. So she can really milk the effect of this this light cone, right? But Jing Yuan is looking juicy. I put a lot into this character to make him feel somewhat adequate. Right now I need to scale up his attack. I want his attack to probably be like 2500 by the time he's maybe level 70, 80. Hopefully get close to that 3000 mark if it's even possible. There's a lot of work still to do in terms of substats. I need a better boot to get this to like +15, right? Eventually get a really nice boot. This one I should be getting, oh my god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to replace, but whatever. Suffering from success again. I need an attack percentage here, get this to +15, right? So there's a lot more attack percentage I can ooze out from the rest of the kit here. Hopefully I can get a better boot with crit rate, crit damage, and speed. One can only dream. But yeah, I mean, another small little upgrade here for Jingyuan out of one run. We're almost Trailblaze 46. Should we just get Trailblaze 26 today? I think we should. But where should we go get it from? I finished most of this week's stuff. As you guys can see, Echo of War is done. My battle pass is fully decked out here. Can't wait for the next battle pass so I can screw myself again with the relic thing. Where is it? This thing. I can't wait to get screwed by this this item again, but you know, it do be what it is. All right. No speed boot on Jingyuan. Yeah, I chose attack boot. I do have a speed boot. Where is it? I do have a speed boot actually, and it's on set if I remember. This one. No, not this one, not this one. I was like, wait, that's Jingyuan doesn't use that. I have this one. There it is. I have an on-set speed boot. So truly, I could go for a 4-set piece if I had another piece that is like as good as this. I don't think I'm gonna get it. This is really good as well. Attack, not really good, but like this is good enough for now is what I meant to say. Is attack with a 5.1 crit rate, 5.1% crit rate is not too bad, right? It's a double roll, I think. Seela is surprisingly running a 4-piece set. Look at that, crit rate, crit damage. Look at this. Look at these gloves, crit rate, crit damage. Like that's a lot of crit rate, right? And that only brings her to 30%. Like we lucked the hell out of for Seele. Yeah, we ended up with these boots. I think we might be able to do better for the boots. Seele, I think attack boots is good. Because I lowered her speed on purpose because I swapped her over to the Brilliant Stars 2-piece set to give her more crit rate, right? And when the wearer's current crit rate is above 50% or higher, this one doesn't really matter. Personally, I'm just using it for the crit rate buff. It's crazy actually that she got such a good quantum piece here as well. So yeah, more crit rate, good stats, trumps like overall set piece effect. Eventually I will be swapping Seele back to her other set piece, which is this one. Increase the wearer's attack by 12% when the speed reaches 120 or higher. Increase that, so that's a 24% attack buff over the 8%. That definitely is Seele's best in slot, at least for now, for the 2 set piece. However, I can't really use this right now because stats just aren't working out very well for my Seele. I want her crit rate ideally to get to like 40%, so I need another 10. I need to squeeze out another 10% crit rate, which should be doable. For example, if this was crit rate, if I got a little more here, like if I want more crit rate, like these pieces are usually the ones where I can find some. This body piece, like I need crit damage main set, so on top of having a crit damage main set and asking for a crit rate subset and rolled multiple times with it, that's as close to like a god piece as you can get. So I understand that this one's probably going to be sitting here for a little while as well. Apart from that, I think you can definitely get it from the substats here as well. So there's a ton of ways you can get a little more crit rate here and there. Getting her to 40-50% crit rate is ideal, especially running this light cone. Then I can boost it up to like 80%. Then she becomes very consistent, right? For that one turn cycle or that one moment that she is incredibly consistent hitting for high damage. But then again, you don't want to overstack on crit. Like you don't want like 60-70% crit rate running this light cone. Obviously you're gonna struggle to bring out the best of its effect, especially if you also are in simulated universe getting additional crit rate buffs. So you always want to leave some headroom here. So getting 150 almost % crit damage is very good on Seele. When she does inevitably crit, we all know it's gonna bring the house down. Juicy. But yeah, I thought I was thinking, should we just whale and get more Trailblaze power to 46? But I honestly think there's no rush. It's not like we're gonna be hitting Trailblaze 50, although I do think I will be hitting Trailblaze 50 by the end of next week. So give another week, I'll be Trailblaze 50. So no more than a month, give or take, I should be on my way to 60. So I should be 60 in a month from now. I'll be 60, and then that's when true end games like starts. I think for the next 4 Trailblaze levels, I need to prioritize on EXP books. I really need to grind this out. I don't think I have nearly enough, right? I have 219, 284. I think this should be like 500-600 if I even want to have a chance to survive the next ascension level. Prioritizing my 2 main DPSs, that's without a given. Seele, Jingyuan, plus their light cones both all have to go to 70. On top of that, look, Ting Yun is getting clapped right now, even at like she's level 60, but I never leveled up her light cone. I'm really hoping to get Dance and switch over to that, but then again, this is a pretty good light cone, so I probably should just bite the bullet and level it up anyways. Speaking of which, I just did that and clear all. I don't want to bother with all the other light cones because we currently still don't know what is good, what is not, so we're just gonna do this. She needs the extra stats. It's unfortunate, but I should probably just level her up a little more. But yeah, I definitely want like characters like Jeppy, right, to be level 70 as well. with their light cone. I want characters like Branya to be 70 along with their light cone. These stat monsters. Well, I guess Jeppy is much more important because in your ascension you will gain defense, and he scales directly off of that. In this one too, gain more defense, so he can directly benefit from it, whereas Branya not so much. Tingyun surprisingly should be level 70. She needs the tankiness. She will get one clapped if she's not level 70, and she scales off of attack, I believe, right? Her buff is capped based on her own, her own attack. So you want to level her up, so you see 1 2 3 4, right? And 5 maybe. So 5 characters all need to go to level 70. And on top of that, I'm probably gonna level this up and use it for Natasha here to get her to contribute a little bit more in terms of the DPS department through the light cone. A lot of work to do in just 4 Trailblaze powers. Sometimes I keep myself awake at night thinking, maybe, just maybe, I've overindulged in relic farming. I probably need to stop relic farming once I turn to Trailblaze 50 and focus mostly on resource hoarding. Once I'm Trailblaze 50, I think I'm probably gonna spend like 70-80% of my not resin, the Trailblaze power to farm this stuff. Like, because once I hit Trailblaze 60, I've been told by some of my friends saying that it's an absolute nightmare. It's like you're spending days just grinding this to get like 1 level. So it's like it's a nightmare in of itself. However, a little fortunate thing about where I am right now is because by the time I actually hit Trailblaze 60, we're almost in patch 1.2, which means I'm going to be benefiting from the resources of an entirely new batch of, look at this, look how much we get of this EXP material and stuff like that, right? Because I'm going to be buying the battle pass and stuff. So I'm going to be really cruising with a lot of the routes. I'm going to be getting more fuel. Yes, it's kind of whale and it's not really relatable to a lot of free-to-plays, but I'm just saying in terms of my account and progression, I have to make adjustments based on how I'm going to be getting resources and whatnot, right? So this is definitely going to help a lot. Relic farming starts at TL 60. Yeah, but the thing is, you're not going to really make it to TL 60 if you don't farm relics when you turn to TL 40, right? For example, you definitely don't need to do it like how I did it. Maybe some purple pieces here and there, right? Some blue pieces is going to be good. Plus, like, get them to, like, the purples, get them to +9 unless they're really good pieces. And the blue pieces, get them to +6, right? Keep them there. And then you can move on. Don't need to touch relics until maybe Trailblaze 60. Just play the game, not on full auto all the time, right? And you're going to be fine. But the thing is, to say to a player, skip relic farming altogether until you're Trailblaze 60, I'm telling you, you're not going to really make it to Trailblaze 60. Like, what content can you clear when you're level 50 with no relic farming? Like, you're just running random green and white relics or pieces that you randomly got, right? So, like, yes, relic, like, I'm saying it's, you should be, yes, TL 60 is when you perfect your relics, but you should start looking for relics when you are TL 40, and you can start to think about upgrading pieces here and there when you are TL 50. But yes, the bulk of your Trailblaze power is going to be spent in TL 60 to farm relics. That's all you're going to be doing. Relic farming, farm. Every day you wake up, farm more. That's all you're going to be doing. But prior to that, you need to still allocate a little bit of resource to relics, but not nearly as much. Corpse says, same here, I'm still using free relics, didn't farm any. Yeah, I think I started noticing even at TL 40 that if you don't touch relics at all and they're all just like random ones that you got, like, you might have some decent ones that you can level up. Like, for example, the glove piece is just going to give you some attack, so getting this to like +3 +6, you can get a little bit of attack here, but it's really depending on RNG. You don't get the set effect, you don't, like, and another big one is you don't get the onset damage, then it's very unlucky. But this one you get every single week, so people who have been playing the game, you should have already like 6 24, right, free ones. So a lot of people would be actually pretty good in this sector, right, in the 2-piece sector. But yeah, the 4-piece set out here, most people shouldn't be indulging in it. GTX says, I had no issue beating content without grinding relics. Yeah, it also depends on, like, from people to people. Saying, like, can you beat content with no relics? I think it's also doable. I'm not saying, like, something is impossible. It's just, like, you're going to have a much harder time. You're going to be, like, I don't even know what the hell they're going to release for the next patch and how the story content is going to progress, but you might even run into certain walls in the story content if you don't have optimized relic set, right? So it's just and also it also depends on what kind of cheese strategies people have and what kind of characters you have. Let's say somebody who got unlucky for both their free relics and they got unlucky for their characters, then you're just in a very bad spot, and you might have to allocate some Trailblaze power to just get a little bit more power back from your relics. But again, it differs from people to people, and you should be able to recognize if you have like a relatively lucky account in terms of free resources, or you're not that lucky. Curious has spent some Trailblaze on relics after TL40, really regretted it. Way too many things to farm for, like Trace Mat, TL60, maybe TL50 is when you can go hard. Yeah, that's why I keep saying, like, don't do what I'm doing in terms of relics. I know I shouldn't be farming relics this early, but again, I also have an influx of resource that most players don't have. So I'm just using the excess that I have to focus on relics right now, so I can actually see these characters for how they were designed to be played and synergize. And even then, right, I don't have nearly enough good relics and stat optimizations to say my characters are well built. They are somewhat built. Like my Seele has some good pieces. My Jingyuan has some good pieces, right, here and there. My DPSs are pretty, like, they're doing well. But to say that I'm done, by no means am I done. I'm gonna be spending the next like 3 months probably farming for relic here and there, probably even longer than that. In Genshin, I think the longest I've ever farmed for a character's character's artifact in Genshin was 6 months for Raiden Shogun, because of the incredible narrow margin for stat optimization that character has. It just took forever to find like the right pieces to fit, to find the perfect balance between attack, energy regen, crit rate, crit damage, right? Electro damage was also a thing for Raiden Shogun as well, until I was able to kind of subvert that with attack percentage. So it's just like these things, and I think I got relatively unlucky with Raiden Shogun, but yeah, like for example, a character like Seele, you need good enough speed, you need good crit rate, you need good crit damage, you need good attack percentage, and also you need quantum damage, right? So all of this stuff combined together makes it a very very lengthy process. Oh, a puzzle. Okay, we're almost ready to go here. I think we spin the top over here and we're done. There it is. Like, the puzzles in this game don't like honestly, Genshin's puzzles felt like a big chore a lot of the times. It didn't feel fun. Like, it felt fun maybe like 1 every 10 puzzles felt fun. Oh, I didn't notice you here. Like, Honkai puzzles are far easier. Like, honestly, I'm not a big fan of puzzles to begin with, so I might be biased when I'm saying this, right? Oh, okay. But like, I just find that Genshin's puzzles are a little too over the top in some cases. That's just my personal opinion, and I've said this for years. I've said this for a really long time. So it's not that I'm like, oh, you know, Genshin's soul patch, hate on Genshin. I've always said I'm not a big fan of Genshin's puzzles. Like they take way too long, and they're way convoluted, like they're way overly convoluted for you know, for the stuff that they give in return. Inazuma ones, they went too far. Yeah, like it's basically forcing you to sit there, and for some puzzles, if you don't get the gimmick, it could take you a little under an hour for you to solve puzzles. A lot of people would say like an hour, that's like, you're exaggerating it. I've never spent that long on a puzzle, but it also depends on like how in tune with this stuff you are. I'm just not a big fan of puzzles to begin with, so oh, I screwed up the rotation. Like these puzzles are like, okay, you got to think a little bit about it, but you don't have to sit here and break your brain over the fact that, okay, we got to do this, and then go over here and then do that. And it's just a much more enjoyable process. I don't know how else I can put it. Okay, we're just getting some freebies. I didn't realize how many puzzles I still had left over here. Running around these places, you can get some free gems here and there, especially if you're not like detail oriented. Like I said, I don't use guides when I play these games, so a lot of the times I'll just find random stuff that I have left around that I didn't find the first time. Like, and this is what keeps, like, this is what kept me playing Genshin for a really long time. How many more is on this map? Okay, there's 4 more. That's crazy. How did I miss 4 treasure chests? I'm pretty sure I went through a lot of this map, but maybe like some nooks and crannies I had missed. Yeah, the map tells you how much you got left. Yep. Not to say I like, I'm not saying like, oh, Honkai is better than Genshin on all fronts. Obviously, like when it comes to combat, I do really enjoy Genshin's what's that, like, combat style, like the where you can control your own character. But it's not like that alone, that feature alone is enough to make up for all the flaws that the game has, right? Oh, I see one. Like for me, this stuff was fun when I was playing Genshin. There was a period of time where I would go around and just explore in Genshin. It's not like that never happened for me. I think I came up here earlier. Yeah, it's not like that never happened. It's just that they never tried to innovate beyond what they already succeeded in. They never tried to keep things fun and engaging for the players, both old and the new. I'm sure the new ones are engaged and having fun, but the old ones are pretty much just left to rot at this point. Which that doesn't sit very well with me, right? It means that we show them loyalty, but there's no reciprocation of that respect and loyalty. Combos are way too long though in Honkai, but they are far longer in Genshin. Like Genshin's daily commission, Genshin's like side quest, like everything about Genshin is longer than Honkai. I think Honkai actually compacted more than Genshin was willing to. That's actually one of the biggest gripes people have with Genshin, is that these side quests take way too long. The dialogues are long and they're not voice acted, so it's like reading it's like playing a light novel game or something like that. You know those like text games that you play, like, oh, under the character stand up, and then they have like lines and lines of text, like choose option A, B, C, D. You choose it, and they go, and that's all the interaction you get. It honestly feels like that. There has to be a box here somewhere. I refuse to believe that I've gotten every single box in this area. There has to be one here somewhere. I must have missed one little box. Well, guess not. Well, anyways, I'm going to be heading out now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and on such short notice. The next time we meet, maybe I'll stream on Tuesday to summon for Silverwolf and test her and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Right, chat? Would you guys want to see that? I think you guys would want to see me do that, right? So I'll see you guys maybe on Tuesday then, because look, I think the banner has 3 days left. Let me see, 2 days and 19 hours. Is that Monday? No, that's a Tuesday. Yeah, that's Tuesday. So yeah, maybe I'll see you guys Tuesday morning. We'll see. I think her banner on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I thought it was on Tuesday. 2 days and 19 hours. This patch is going to be gone. So that's like 1 p.m. for me on Tuesday. Right? Tomorrow's Sunday, Monday. Yeah, Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. If it comes out, I'll probably start a live stream summoning for Silverwolf. And yeah, see you guys then. Till then, urge you to stay safe. Peace, peace. Bye-bye.